Right here, you'll find a letter that comes from an advocate by the name of Tebogo Motlanthe, right? Now, this individual writes this letter in 2022, and I asked this, given your financial position, you say you are in a bad financial position. I'm about to mention more debt that is included in this. In this particular letter, it states that you have a repayment period between 2023 and 2025 of this FIFA loan. Have you been able to honor it?
Yes, we have.
It is $250,000 times 2 a year, which is the equivalent of 8.9 million rand that is being drained out of SAFA to repay a loan. And that is why I raise these questions, Chairperson, because we must understand the matters regarding how much is actually given to players versus how much is given to officials, which is why I want to ask, and this is a qualitative question to Mr. Jordan. I'd like to ask, are you happy with the size of your NEC?
The size of the NEC does not depend on my happiness or unhappiness.
Do you believe that it is a size that yields the benefits that you'd like to see out of an NEC?
That is something that the NEC or the Congress can debate on.
Because on the 18th of June 2013, FIFA wrote to SAFA, and they wrote that your NEC is bloated, that your NEC is way too big, that your NEC, they've recommended that your NEC should consist of approximately 18 members, and it currently consists of 47. So if that is the case, this gives us an understanding of why you have bloated honoraria costs. You have honoraria costs that sit in 2023 at 2.5 million rand. This is just honoraria, not allowance, Chairperson. 2.5 million in 2023 and 6.1 million in 2024, which works out to 54,976 rand per member in 2023 and 130,000 rand per member in 2024. But had this been 18 members, Chairperson, the honoraria would have been 989,000 approximately in 2023 and 2.3 million rand in 2024. And I want us to take into consideration these numbers, because if you do the math here, Chairperson, you find that this is mathematics that is almost the equivalent of how much the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture had to give to you to bail you out due to your financial circumstances. So what steps are you actually taking against officials who are also responsible for the fact that your finances are not in a good space?
Honorable Jacobs, please wrap up.
I've asked the question, Chairperson. I'll wrap up shortly after.
The letter that you read, I think the letter is dated 2013. Is that?
Yes.
I just want to, it's 2013. We are now in 2025. The first question you must ask, what did SAFA do in terms of that letter? I think that letter was signed by Jerome Barco.
You've got the completely wrong names here, but you can proceed. It's signed by Marco Villager. And
Marco Villager was the head of legal at the time.
And Oliver Jabber.
Yes. That matter was discussed with FIFA. So that thing has no value. That matter was dismissed. You see, there are a number of, FIFA has 211 members. And the way the membership are composed depend on a number of issues. It's not just pick a number, this is a number of, if you look at our statutes, you'll actually see the breakdown of the NEC.
So, Chairperson, in that regard, through you, has FIFA said that you are fine, that the size of your NEC is fine?
That FIFA does not exist anymore, and it was agreed that to leave the matter.
So you disagree with the fact that NEC should be smaller, and you'd rather have a bloated NEC as you sit here?
No, I don't agree with that. I don't support or not support it. For me, it's a matter of the members themselves. The statutes was approved by the members. The NEC is here, and the allocation per province is here, and how they come to represent the provinces are also in our statutes.